I wanted to talk today about taking baby steps, the importance of moving slowly towards a goal. And I know you've heard it pretty much before, that it's it's beneficial. Well, the thing is, you've heard it, but you probably don't practice it as much because when you're thinking about your goals or something you want to reach, sometimes you get into this rut, which it leads to, of thinking it has to be all done at once, and it keeps you from moving forward, or it keeps you in the procrastinating mode. And the best way to handle this is just to do something. And sometimes when you start, most of the time when you start, you'll end up doing more than you had planned, because you'll get into the flow. It starts momentum, it gets you going, and there's more videos on this topic I'll share. But the importance of sorry, of just taking the first steps of doing something, little steps, really help. It gets you, like I said, it gets you moving forward. In the Oracle deck that I made, I have a card. No, there's a few cards addressing, you know how Oracle cards work. But one card addressing this specific situation, and I'll get into that, and I'll share that with you. In my other channel, I shared my deck, but because the story behind that card, the story that's attached to that card, really illustrates this concept that I'll go into more detail when I go ahead and delve a little deeper into this. But lately, I've been feeling more expansive. I shared with you in my last video that things have gotten better. Things have, they're not, I'm not going to say they're not perfect, but they're, not everything is perfect 100% of the time, but it's better than it was, and it's to the point where I feel like I've done healing, and we're all still healing. We're all still going through what we're going through, and we're also healing from different things, but I've reached a point where I'm like, okay, I can expand out more. And yes, I have been doing my work. I have been working on the things that I've been doing, and I've learned a lot of lessons, but I've gotten to the point where it's easier for me to be more, to do more. And part of this is just showing up. I know that's another word for it, showing up. Just showing up and doing the thing that you need to do in order to get done. And if that means taking it step by step, little bite by little bite, definitely do that. But it's going to move you forward and propel you forward at a faster rate once you build up enough momentum. Momentum is very important. But I've just reached this state where again, I'm feeling more expansive. I'm able to do more. I'm able to reach, greater heights in a way, compared to where I was, a few months ago, years ago. You just compare yourself to yourself, your growth. So it shows your growth throughout time. But I just wanted to share that, the importance of, and I know you've heard it before, just showing up, doing the things, even if it seems like it's not a huge amount at first. It will add up, especially if you have a day job you need to be doing. You have to go there, you have to do whatever. You can find time before, after, on a break, whatever, doing what you need to do in order to manifest what you really want with your life and where you're going with your life. And that's all you really need, is those continuous steps forward. And I'm not saying that you can't have a day where you might not manifest as much, or not manifest, but you might not, don't be too hard on yourself when you don't show up as much as you want, but definitely correct that and make it a point to show up more than you have been showing up, and little by little become habitual. And it's about changing your habits too, changing daily habits, making time for the things that add to you, add to your growth. Again, these are all videos I'm going to be expanding on, but definitely feel that energy. I feel that in the air for me, and it's like the next step. And it's it should be the next step for anyone who's done a significant amount of healing, or is even in the process of healing. It's never too late, but definitely don't worry about the steps seeming small. It's better to do that than to look at the whole picture and get discouraged and go into procrastination mode. But anyways, I just wanted to share that, and hope you all are doing well, focused on your growth, focused on your healing, and until next time, stay blessed.